Hey, welcome back, Sweden, to your Caribou Data Science channel. And a big special shout out to the 27 folks who watched this video yesterday, and a special shout out to the 25 young folks who continue to support this channel. But I tell you what I need for young folks today. In addition to the view, I need you to click that like button for me, okay? We really, and also, of course, I need you to, of course, as always, to share this video with your friends and your family. You can share it on Facebook and Twitter. You can copy and paste the link. You can copy and paste the link to the video. I can't speak. You can copy and paste the link to this video into an email or text message. Again, a big shout out to the 27 folks from Sweden who watched this video to yesterday. Okay. Now, before we get started, we need to remind a couple things. First of all, uh, Sweden is doing a fantastic job of managing COVID-19. Okay. I don't know what you're doing different, but your numbers are just crazy low at times. Now, that's the good news. The bad news is that you continue to only record COVID-19 cases and deaths 4 days a week, Tuesday to Friday. And then, but instead, so what you're doing is on Tuesday, you're adding on Saturday, Sunday, Monday's numbers on the Tuesday's numbers, which produces a big spike, and by itself could be misleading. Because if all you saw was the plot, you would say, oh my gosh, it's not working. I would think, my gosh, it's not working. Look at those numbers. Well, the problem is that spike is misleading. It's as simple as that. Okay. Um, you didn't seem to have any trouble recording data for 7 days a week back, back, back since, before say September of this year. Okay. What changed after say June during the summer? Why all of a sudden in the summer was it no longer? Why could you no longer continue what you've been doing all along, which is tracking data 7 days a week? Okay. Uh, anyway, let's get on with the show. The other thing is just a quick note about vaccines. The vaccine in Sweden is like the vaccine in America is. It will not keep you from getting COVID-19. It may reduce the chances that you'll die, but it will not keep you in COVID-19, and it may not keep you from dying. Even if you get the vaccine, you can still die from COVID-19. Okay? So let's take a look here. You can see, again, I'm not quite sure when the first case was recorded here in Sweden, but the 2021 cases are well past 2020's numbers, despite the vaccination program. Okay. What about deaths? Well, the good news is, and this is fantastic news. Uh, you're maybe 2/3 of the way. There's a very good chance at this rate that Sweden's cases for 2020 will not catch the numbers for 2021. This is, for some reason, I just got this plots repeated. Okay, so here you can go here. Now you can see the spikes. If all you did was look at this plot, you would think, oh my gosh, we had almost 10,000 cases, back on January. Well, no, the cases are probably actually closer to down here. Okay, because that's where the rest of the week is located, down here. Okay. So what we're interested in is this blue line. This line is just a smooth curve or a fitted curve or a trend line, and you can see back over here you begin to have a long declining pattern in COVID-19 cases. But now in July, that number climbed back up, and now it appears to be falling back down again. Okay. Now, if you look at this is a 14-day moving average. So each bar represents the average for the previous 14 days. For the previous 14 days, as of July the 22nd, you had, let's see, 9,079 cases reported on average per day. Let's take a look at deaths. Now, there apparently is somewhere down here. These numbers, unfortunately, includes the number for like August 19th. Okay. So it's kind of hard to tell exactly what's really going on over here. The trend line says the numbers is going up. Okay. The problem without recording Saturday, Sunday, Monday's numbers on the days in which the deaths occurred is that any change in numbers can have a big effect on what this line does, and what this trend line does, because there's not enough for it to average. Now, what about again the 14-day average? So what you see here is for the 7-day period, the 14-day period ending July the 22nd or September the 22nd, you're averaging only 8.3 deaths per day. That's pretty doggone good numbers, my friends. Okay. What about over here? Well, over here you can see this is weekly cases. You can see the increase here. Now, we could, of course, ask how many of these people here were vaccinated. I think that's a perfectly fair question. What about COVID-19 cases by month? You can see right now, September could wind up being one of the low, finishing below all these. September could wind up finishing below August deaths, which would be a victory. Okay. Anytime you have fewer cases of deaths than the previous month, that's a victory in my book. Okay. Look how crazy low that your deaths have been for the previous 7 months now. Okay. It's crazy low. So anyway, that concludes your report for today, Sweden. Again, a big shout out to the 27 people watched this video yesterday, and especially and an extra shout out to the 25 young folks who continue to support this channel. Thanks so much for your time today, Sweden. We'll catch you tomorrow with an updated report.